Hello guys, good afternoon. It's your guy, it's a boy once again. I'm speaking from Northampton in UK, specifically in England. Yeah, just wanted to discuss on accommodation issues with my listeners and my cherished people who are willing to relocate to UK with a school route. Yeah. When it comes to an accommodation or when it comes to accommodation in UK, it's a quick worrisome. It's a bit worrisome. And if you want to relocate via the students route, it's possible you could get a school hall, a school hostel, but it comes with a lot of restrictions. And in my school, one of the restrictions is that somebody or a relative cannot stay overnight unless you seek permission. And secondly, when it comes to washing or using the washing machine, you have to pay for it. Yeah, so these are the two things. So these are the two restrictions that it comes with. But when you go and rent a private accommodation, it is all bills inclusive. All bills inclusive. So wherever that I'm staying, aside the monthly payment that I make, I do not make any additional payment again. No matter the number of items or the number of clothes that I want to wash, I wouldn't pay anything again. So basically, people prefer the private accommodation and to the school halls. And the private accommodation too, it is possible for you to get. It's possible for you to get the one. It is possible for you to get one which is very close to town center. So in terms of your working schedule, you wouldn't find it so difficult for you to be boarding bus up and down. So you wouldn't incur any additional cost. So where I'm coming from, I stay close to the town center, that is Abington. And when you are looking for accommodation, there are some apps, even though you might be in an abroad country, like you might be in your home country, you could use these avenues to seek for accommodation. Yeah. So with my own, I got my accommodation via spare room. Yeah. And secondly, I forgot one thing. Some of the school halls also, they do not accept couple. If you are coming with your family, you might not get accommodation. Or room that is available for you and your couple is single occupancy. Yeah. So if you are coming with your family, it's best for you to look for a private accommodation. So you can get this app, Spare Room, Supla. I think these are the two, or Right to Move. Yeah, Right to Move. But for me, the Spare Room helped me a lot because they have a category. I came with my family, so they have a category that you could easily select to know whether the landlord is seeking for couple occupancy or single occupancy. So it was so swift for me. Yeah. So I used the school address also to do my search so that I could live very close to the campus. So I walk like 15 to 20 minutes. That is the walking distance. Yeah. In our home country, you could trek or walk more than that. So it's not a problem for you to walk 15 to 20 minutes before you get to your campus. Yeah. So I don't spend any time on transportation. But even when it comes to transportation, it's not expensive. You have to pay just £2 wherever that you are going to alight. Yeah. That is for the transport. And if you're even a student, you get a discount. So as a student with your ID card, you wouldn't pay that much. Yeah. So I think you pay £1. So that one is okay. But if you've not begun working over here or gotten any part-time job, it will be quite stressful for you to be paying this petty amount. It's not any money, but when you convert to your currency, you could feel and you could see the impact. Yeah. My school is also close to the Northampton NHS, that is the hospital. So you could see the view of the hospital also on one side. Yeah. So when you're looking for accommodation, these are the factors that you are supposed to consider. And then you can also check on the ensuite. There are some accommodations that are ensuite, so it means that you have your washroom inside. In our home country, say maybe self-contained. Yeah. So it will definitely be a shared apartment. And you're all going to share the kitchen. You're going to have one common kitchen that you share. Yeah, one common kitchen. But others, also you wouldn't get the ensuite. So with that one, you have to share your washroom with other people. Yeah, you just have to manage for a while. Once you're in somebody's country, you don't have the resources. Yeah, that is the hospital. Yeah. So we just have to bear and do that for us for now. Yeah, so we just have to share with somebody. Yeah. And when it comes to the rate, it varies. But the lowest rate that I have seen is for a month, £380. But it's hardly for you to get, but at least 400 a month. That is for a single occupancy, not double. 400 a month, 450, 500. Yeah, it goes up. So depending on the category of apartment that you rent. But for a normal apartment, yeah, 400 it's okay for you. Yeah. So whilst you are done with your accommodation, also the next thing is to begin on your job search. Very necessary to seek a part-time job because your visa guarantees you to work for 20 hours within the week. So there's quite restriction on it. You need not to abuse it. Yeah. But before you will be able to begin working as a student, there are certain things that you have to consider. You have to register, or certain things you should know. Yeah. You have to register for a bank to get your bank account. You have to register for your NI. NI is like a health insurance or SNET. Yeah, let me put it in that way. It's a SNET. So you have to book that one also. All these ones are done online. Yeah, they are not difficult. They are very swift. You do them online. Yeah. And aside the NI, what else do you need again? Yeah, you have to generate your share code that you have the right to work in UK. Yeah, so once you get your BRP, biometric permit card, for that one, once you get that one, you'll be able to. That is the school bus. Yeah, the school has its own bus. Yeah, the school has an accommodation, a hall somewhere else. So they commute students from the hall to the campus. For them, they don't pay anything. But if you're a student, or if you're a resident of the hall and you want to pick the bus, you pay a token of I think £1 or 50p. Yeah, I'm still on the hospital stretch to campus. Yeah, just enjoy the view. It's a great exposure for you to school outside. It's a great exposure. That is a hospital. It's a great exposure for you to school outside. Yeah. They make things so easy and so simple. Studies have been simplified. There's no need for you to buy any book, any handouts. Everything has been provided. Yeah. Yeah. That is the hospital. So these are some of the private hostels that you can get also. Yeah. It's a private accommodation. Yeah. And then with a private accommodation, because you're a student, some people or some of the landlord tends to seek a deposit. Like you have to prepayment of like 3 months or 6 months. And aside the 3 months or 6 month payment, they take deposit also. So the deposit could be the amount or the rent that you are paying for a month. So assuming you are paying 500 as a rent per month, what they have to do is that you have to pay 1,000. So they will keep 500 as a deposit. So once your time elapses and then you're moving out, they will give you back your money.